Take.
Mine did. Hi guys, welcome back to the Labyrinth. I'm your girl Shankar. I'm down here. See me? I'm down here. Hi. Um, this looks weird to you guys because this is a new and different thing. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we have a bunch of people joining us. Some of them you know by their voices. Others you know as another streamer, such as Wolf Den Entertainment. Say hi, Wolfie.
Yo, what's up?
You also know Jareth.
Hey!
And you also should know Triggered X Gaming. That's my girl up there. Up there. Say up there. Say
Mhm.
hi. But the people you know my voice is a Mr. Biggles over there.
Good day to you all, good sirs, you know.
Mm,
You have a Tater Dave right above me.
No
And
stream for me.
what's wrong?
I got disconnected from everything, so I have to go through and do the stream keys and all of that.
The stream links.
Yes, the stream key.
Oh God.
So
And then above Wolfie, like there's Tater, there's Wolfie, and above him is a Bradley. I love him. Say hi,
Hey,
Bradley.
hey, hey, nerds.
Now, what you're seeing over there, that's a character sheet. Okay, I'm playing a game I haven't played since I was Queen of the Nerds. Yeah, I'm still there.
Are you on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. I'm on all three of them.
I'm trying to find you on YouTube, and I'm having a no-go on this one.
Really? Hold on.
I had to manually search it, but her stream's going.
Silent.
anyway, so
This way.
You got problems, Jareth.
yeah,
Yeah, it's live.
it won't let me start my stream because the stream link disappeared. So
It just hates you.
yeah, it does. So
You're just gonna play.
yeah, I'm just gonna play. So
Put your camera on then. So everybody can see your handsome face. It's not like
yeah, I guess I can close all this stuff out because I don't need it, right?
We'll fix it soon.
There we go.
Hello, well then, everybody.
So, tonight our game master is Wolf Den Entertainment. So he's gonna be
Make that Dungeon Master.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll bitch slap ya.
Oh.
Yeah, I see that smile on your face. I see.
So we're gonna be playing some good old fashioned Dungeons and Dragons. Get ready for some fun because we are. And yeah. You want to take over from here, Wolfie?
Sure.
It's all yours.
All right. So, as the day begins in the small village of Stillben, hang on, let me switch over to the map view.
Thank you, Bradley.
There. As the day begins in the small village of Stillben, you go about your days. So tell me, everybody, what are y'all doing as you start off your day?
I need a
I've just seen a nice little clothes shop, but I really feel I need to pop in and have a look because there seems to be a nice shirt and cuffs there that I quite like. Yes, that's where I'm going.
I'm praying. I'm a cleric, so
So
I'm gonna pray.
You're at the temple.
Yep.
I'm looking for food.
Yep, me
I'm
too.
just counting my arrows. I don't know.
I'm just outside the temple,
Okay.
also praying, but in the yard because I'm a monk.
Okay.
Well, we know he ain't celibate. I mean,
Biggles, while you're browsing through this clothing store, A messenger comes up to you. Sir, your father requests your presence at the manor.
What again? Okay. The old fool wanders. He told you, or have I got to go up there?
He just told me to come get you, sir.
Okay, run
Okay.
along then, boy. Run along.
Ooh, he said boy.
He scarpers off.
All right. For all y'all out there, yes, he's playing a role. So just go with it.
So, you head back to the family manor? Biggles?
Yep.
Okay. When you get there, the guard ushers you into your father's study and says, what's your character's name again? Sauron?
Sauron.
Sauron, I need you to take this dispatch to the town of Western. You know,
Am I a messenger boy now?
this is family
Father, come
business.
on.
This is family business, my son.
Okay.
We cannot entrust this to a common messenger service. So go
Okay,
out,
Peter.
find some, because you know the guards we have are for the house.
Yeah.
We don't maintain a guard for traveling. So go out and hire some people around town to guard you on your journey.
Okay.
And he just kind of gives you a wave, letting you know that you're dismissed.
Hey,
After you
Okay,
Mark.
Peter. Okay. I'll walk to the main entrance now.
Mark says, hello, my dungeonites.
Hello.
Hey, man.
So where do you
Hi,
go first
Bob.
to?
The first place I'm going to start looking for is like the bar, the taverns. This is where most of them hang out because they're
Okay.
peasants.
Wow, what are you trying to say? We're all drunkards?
No.
Sir, I am a
Peasants.
stoner. I am an elf. Come on. I am a stoner.
I'm
My
an
name
elf.
is Stonerwood.
I'm an elf too. I'm in the temple sacrificing some holy tobacco.
I'm doing the same, but with Holy Mary Jane.
You're keeping
So,
the
yeah,
tobacco
I go to
plants
the-
down. He's keeping the weeds down.
There you go.
I'm
Okay.
going to the tavern.
So, Biggles, you walk up to the inn of the Welcoming Wench. It's the only tavern in town.
Yeah, he wouldn't know what a wench was if she spat on him.
How you doing, Mark?
Yeah.
And you see there in front of you are some of the regular people in town that you don't associate with because they're commoners. They're beneath you.
That's right.
But you look over at one table and you see a black dragonborn sitting there wearing trousers that have been worn out, barely coming down to the knees, and wearing a great sword across his back and a great axe leaned up against the table. And at another table, you see an elf who is just he's wearing, well, Bradley, go ahead and describe your character.
I'm a stoner. Wood. My name is Stonerwood. I am an elf for hire.
I love your name. I love your name. Oh my god, that's perfect.
The armor I have is, well, I have on 1 second. Yeah, just regular light armor.
Actually, as a sorcerer, you're not proficient with armor, so all you'd be wearing is robes.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Disregard. Whatever
So-
you say I'm wearing, I'm wearing. I could be walking around naked. I don't
I
care.
can see the
Oh,
look
no,
in
no,
his
no,
eyes
no.
to
That's
him.
my job.
Oh, you're no fun.
Okay, so
Okay.
you see an elf there wearing plain robes, smoking a pipe. It has a strange smell coming from it.
Yes. That's because I haven't showered.
Okay.
No, from the pipe, not you.
I'm gonna go over to the dragon first.
All right, so Jared, you see
Mhm.
before you a red-skinned tiefling with ram-style horns,
Mhm.
wearing very nice clothing. Like you would not expect to see someone of his ilk in this tavern.
Okay.
And he's walking up to you. What do you do?
What do you want from me, tiefling?
Well, if we're going to get down to rude and speaking with ill manner, I was wondering if you want to earn yourself some coin. Coin, young man. Well, do I
You
call you a
don't have
male?
coin for me.
Ah, well, how about some blood? How about some guts? How about a bit of fun?
I'm always down for that, but you still gotta pay me.
And what would we be considering as payment?
Your head on a silver plate.
No.
Oh,
Be nice.
I don't know, tiefling. What do you offer?
I will give you a gold coin.
You can take that gold coin and shove it up your
Be nice.
horn.
Be
Okay.
nice.
So what would be your offer if you haven't got the intelligence to come up with a number? Do I move on and leave you be?
3 gold a day plus expenses.
1 gold and 2 silver a day, and expenses.
I'm still in the temple. I can't say shit.
Hmm. 1 gold, 50 silver, and expenses.
Hey, Shadow of Jurassic, how you doing? What's up?
Done.
Now, what is this job you need done?
I just want you to protect me. Well, let's face it, that's all you're really good for, isn't it? Meet me in 15 minutes. Basically, don't. Just stay there, because I don't want to destroy the stench of this tavern. So just stay there, keep on drinking, okay? See you in about 15 minutes. I start to walk away.
Okay. So you've hired the services of one black dragonborn barbarian.
Yep. I better be getting this fucking money back from my dad.
Bradley,
Yes,
roll a d20 and add your perception bonus.
Okay, 1 second. 1 roll 20, rolling. I rolled an 8. And then what was
hear-
I adding?
Your perception bonus.
Perception. God damn it.
Yeah, I can never find those stats.
The passive one?
No, not passive.
Oh.
You'll steal a list of your skills.
Okay. So I get a 10. Oh,
Okay.
grand total.
The tavern's pretty quiet, so you heard this exchange going on, and you being your purse being fairly light, do you want to offer your services as well, or you want to just keep smoking that ganja?
Well, I'm gonna
Can he
wait
do
and see
both?
what he does.
Well,
He went up to that other guy, so I figure I'll wait my turn.
Okay, Biggles, is there anybody else in here that you want to?
Yeah, I as I'm walking away, I notice a rather raggedy man in cloaks sitting at the table smoking something rather disgusting. I start to walk over to him.
Ah, hello. Would you like to take of my pipe?
No, thank you. No.
Aw. Fine, more for me.
Are you looking for work?
Sure, what's the job?
It's basically guarding me. I'm hoping you can do it better than that buffoon over in the corner, but I need muscle, and now I need someone with a bit of intelligence.
Well,
Do you
I
have that?
am a very wonderful sorcerer. So why not? What's the pay?
Before you go any further, you said sorcerer. What be your name?
Stonerwood.
Are you from these areas? Because
He
I have
really is,
never
Mom.
heard
He
of a
really is.
sorcerer.
Nope,
never
I'm
heard
just
of
a
a stonerwood.
wandering dark elf.
Ah,
Dark elf, right? Wait, let me confirm. Dark elf.
No, you're not
I
a dark elf. You're a wood elf.
Oh, I'm oh sorry, wood elf. My mistake. I'm stoned. Okay, I'm a dark wood elf.
He's an
Fine.
elf of the trees.
okay.
No, I'm more like elf of the weed.
He speaks for the trees.
They say so.
They don't talk back to him. So, what seems to be your fee?
Oh, what are you paying the barbarian?
I'm paying him 50 silver.
Hi, GW.
Add a gold coin to it, and you have yourself a deal.
And how about I give you a gold coin and expenses?
Mm,
You seem to be needing it right now.
not really. I've got plenty of weed. My stocks are full. But I'll accept, say, 1 gold, 25 silver, and expenses.
Done.
Go ahead and charge a pound of this weed for me, too.
Transaction hasn't been started yet. We'll talk about that later. I walk away.
Ah,
GW
fine.
GW says
Where do you want us to meet? When do I start?
Oh
Tell me
yes.
something.
Actually, I'm going to go off to somewhere else. Hey, acquaint yourself to the thing there that's in the corner, and I will be back.
You sure you wouldn't like the company? I could
Uh,
definitely learn the area that I'm around, so I would
Okay,
walk
but
with
just
you.
don't walk too close.
Oh, do I
Okay.
smell?
It's not the smell; it's the look.
Oh, well,
We-
I can't do anything about that. My
well, no,
mom
you
and
could,
daddy all kinda
but you
got
smoke
fucked
it
up.
all on ganja. But anyway, shall we go?
GW
All right.
GW
I'll
says
leave
Go in the corner, stay there.
hold on guys. GW says I always wanted to see Biggles Dungeon, but I imagine lots of leather.
Hey, you know it. How you doing?
Giggity.
So
GW
anyway, I walk away with
Unfortunately,
Stoner.
I'm in Discord, GW, so you're gonna see the green screen this time. This is a tabletop game. This is not a video game. Okay, I'm sorry.
So
Go ahead.
I walk away with Stoner, looking for other places that I might be able to get some more to follow me.
Okay, you do know. Actually, roll a history check. Which to do that, you would roll a d20 and add your history modifier, your history bonus to it.
Okay. So that was an 8. And where's my history? Is +3, so that's 11.
Okay. You know that the temple here in town has a small contingent of monks, as well as clerics that are known to offer their services as healers on journey.
Okay. Stoner, I've just had a thought. I don't know. It should be there. Follow me, and we start to walk to the temple.
Oh, I haven't been to a temple in a while.
Well, you might learn something then, mightn't we?
Yes,
Who's the
you can
DM?
always learn
Wolf.
something.
Wolfie's the DM. Wolfden Entertainment is the
So I
DM.
start walking to the temple.
I follow.
Okay. About 5 minutes later, you get there. You see a with this being basically a backwater town. The temple is fairly plain. It's just a stone building that has a large open area in between two wings, and then there's the altars for each of the prime deities.
We haven't gotten to her yet,
Which are?
GW, but we will.
What are the deities?
There are the Allfather. Hang on, let me get my list.
All right, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
Go ahead. GW, Tricky's quiet because we haven't gotten to her point yet. Um, Look at her just climbing on your shoulder, Trig. Dang,
That's Bailey.
Bailey, Bailey, my goodness.
She's nuts.
Okay. The prime deities are the Archheart, the Allhammer, the Changebringer, the Dawnfather, the Everlight, the Knowing Mistress, the Lawbearer, the Matron of Ravens, the Moonweaver, the Stormlord, and the Wild Mother.
Okay, thank you.
So
Oh, wait a
in
minute.
Caldore, they offer services for followers of all the gods because the gods are real. I mean, they may be locked behind the divine gate as of 1,000 years ago, but they do exist. Otherwise, the clerics would not have their abilities that they do. So, you walk in, and in the courtyard, you see a monk going through his morning exercises. Tater, why don't you go ahead and describe your character?
I'm just a fairly plain monk. Just brown hair, about 6 foot. Just regular Joe, the only human ever to exist, apparently. Just a small goatee. I'm just
That's
standing
Tater.
in the yard, just.
That's Tater. That's Biggles. Over there is Jareth. Above Tater
Dude.
is Wolfie. Above him,
So I
in
walk over to him
my corridor is
with
Bradley
Stoner
and no
behind
Tricky.
me. Am I disturbing something here, or can you talk?
I just hold up my finger for a second. I'm just like, whoa.
Would you like to
God,
phone a hit?
Prayer book, wiggling it a little bit, raising my arms
these
up.
zealots are so annoying. Why did my
Eh,
father give me this job?
All right. What can I do for you, my son?
I was just wondering if you are busy, or are you looking for work? I'm looking for a monk to sort of come along and look after these people's inner beings. I think you call it. No, I'm not too sure, but
Come here.
I'm always looking to help the faithful on their journeys.
and
Would you like
how
to
much?
smoke a little?
What is this in this pipe here?
It is the merry. The merriest of merry.
This seems fairly blasphemous. I'm going to
Well.
have to requisition some of that later.
Okay. Don't worry, I sell them.
So, how much is this going to cost me?
Hmm. I think out of the goodness of my heart, I shall join you for 1 gold piece. And of course, expenses for my gear and lodgings.
And what is your name, good sir?
You may call me Davos.
I am Stonerwood. You can call me Stoner for short.
Can you leave now, or do I have to wait for some ceremony? Getting down and banging your head off the floor, or what do?
I can get my head banged on the floor anytime, so I should be good to go right now.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to go to the next.
Okay. So you walk in, and as a child, your family gave lip service to the temples, so you're familiar with the rites that you have to do when upon entering a sacred space. So you go through the ablutions and everything, and service done. You walk up, and you see a high elf kneeling before the altar of the Matron of Ravens. Shankar, would you like to describe your character, please?
Yeah, I am Shankar Qualadrian. Am I correct?
Killadreen.
Caladrine, thank you. Um, I am a high elf, obviously. An acolyte. My faith is matron of ravens. I'm pretty devout in my faith, but I hold people to a high standard. But I hold people to a high standard, but myself to a higher standard. Stuff like that. That's me.
So in other words, you're a bitch on a bitch.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
God.
sounds about right.
pretty much.
So I walk up to Shankara. Dear fair lady, how is it with you today?
I am fine, but I think it's rude that you interrupt somebody in the middle of prayer. Shh.
It only comes rude if there is an intent to be rude. I have no intent to be rude. You are above the peasants that live here, so why would I treat you as a peasant?
I am above no one, good sir.
Then you are sending out the wrong message then, my dear lady. But anyway, I'm looking to travel and I'm looking for someone to look after me, to look after my body, soul, mind, that sort of thing.
Roll a
Are you
persuasion
willing?
check.
For
Roll a
who?
persuasion check.
I
And
I
Shan,
judged the elder
Yes.
would hide your stay.
roll an insight check.
Okay, it's in.
D20.
D20 plus your insight bonus.
And what's mine? Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oh God, I rolled a 12. I'm not gonna lie. There it
I
is.
rolled a 12
Okay.
plus 5. So that's
So,
17.
okay.
No, you needed. Yours was what? Insight.
Yeah, insight bonus. Uh, plus 5. That's 17.
Okay. Shan, you know his heart is in the right place,
Hmm.
but you can tell that he's bullshitting you.
Oh, of course.
Hey, you leave the door alone.
Pickles.
So, do you agree to join him upon his job or his mission or his quest, whatever he wants to call it?
Good sir.
Yes, fair lady.
I will join you if not just to save your soul and to put you on the path of righteousness, but also to teach you how to be humble and treat people as equals.
Yo, this
Are
is
you
gonna
saying
be
I'm
interesting.
not humble?
Humble people do not interrupt prayer.
And devout people wouldn't break their prayer to answer the humble people that was breaking it. So do we call ourselves equal?
As I said, I am above or below no one. Everyone is my equal.
You're still an ass.
Yes. But some before we go any further, just some people are more equal than others. So what would it cost me?
All I ask is that you donate to the temple and food along the way.
And expenses.
That's what
Done.
food is. Food, room, board. But donate
I know. I should see to it.
graciously and generously to the temple.
I will. And then I walk back and I start searching again because I know the number I have is not enough. There must be someone else out there.
Do I get to use my 18 charisma? Yeah, I'm going to get to use it, but I'm.
Okay. As you're leaving the temple, a woman, a half elvish woman in hunting leathers walks up. She's carrying a bow. Do
Ah,
you want to describe your
ah.
character?
Hello.
She just peeks out from the side of the building.
I'm sorry.
Hello. Hello,
Sharkie,
kitty.
if you want me to, I can kind of take over the description and everything until you get more comfortable.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. She's got
Would
short
you like?
blonde hair that's cut off about her chin, and she's carrying a scimitar and a bow. You can tell that she's a woodsman, a hunter, if you will. Someone like this could be quite handy on your job.
Okay.
GW
I
just
am-
asked, does Biggles get to
I am
use his
so
rod of lordly
fortunate to
might?
have-
No.
Met you right now. Are you looking for work?
Put them down.
Depends what kind of work.
Basically for hunting. While we're out, we will need meat and food, and you seem to be proficient in it. So
Sure.
okay,
much
what's your name?
I think is it Alana?
Eliana,
Alana.
Ileana. That's a pretty name. I love that name.
LA Llama? That is an awesome name. Would you like to smoke some of my Jane? She's the merriest of Janes.
This is going to be a merry adventure.
I'm right.
At least,
And
at least in
how
the
much
game,
is
I
this
can
going to
partake.
cost me?
I'm sorry, what?
How much is this going to cost?
She's still stuck on the merriest of Janes.
What can you actually a gold.
1 gold coin.
Yeah.
Okay. I take
It's been
who
forever
I can
since
s-
I played GW.
I take these people back to the tavern to pick up the brute I've left behind in the corner drinking.
okay, so you get the group together, and you start heading on the Silvercut Roadway, which is the main thoroughfare between Stilben and Western.
Okay.
Okay, it's still fairly early. I'd say it's about maybe a couple hours before noon.
So
So
about 10.
yeah, roughly 10. And you start out on the road. Are you talking amongst yourselves, or are you just walking quietly?
I'm smoking.
So Shankara, tell me more about the devoutness of you. Enlighten me. Because
He
the
just
ones
wants
that
in
I've
your
met
pants.
before, the ones I've met before have never really impressed me. So impress me.
I don't see how should be impressing. Faith should be an everyday thing.
I've spoken like a true cleric.
Still wants in your pants.
Eliana, do you think you should be going off hunting soon? Because I know we've got we've brought no supplies with us, so we need meat.
So it was good to go hunting.
Then be gone then. Be gone.
God.
What? Can't
You
come
don't,
on.
you don't like blondes.
I saw the
Um,
first animal being hunted. That kitty that just flew through the screen.
Stoner, we need
Yes.
to have a talk.
What?
Ooh,
Now,
okay. Gotcha.
if you are traveling to protect me, how are you going to protect me when you're stoned out of your head?
That's how my magic works.
So your magic works while you're stoned.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter whether I'm stoned or not. It works.
Okay, I am not liking this. Father, why have you done this to me? Now, I never got your name, Brute.
I had to move them
Dragonborn,
because
you black thing.
I got
What?
a message
What
from
is
the
your
DM.
name?
What's it matter to you?
Well, who's he
Well,
gonna pay?
I can call you peasant. I can call you brute. I can call
I
you
could call you
meathead.
lunch.
I can. No, you couldn't actually, as much as you'd like to believe. But anyway, I could call you smelly. I could call you a gecko. I could call you a desert spider. What do you want me to call you? What is your name? Or don't you have the intelligence? Come on.
I have more intelligence in my tail than you have in your
Apparently
entire
not
family
enough to give
language.
me your name. What is
I
your
would
name?
I would be careful with the dragonborn.
Name.
Yeah, but be careful with the
Name.
dragonborn.
Name.
I wouldn't bother with it. Just call him Dragon.
Okay, I should just call you Gecko.
Could I walk up to the dragonborn to the dragonborn DM?
Davros,
Shankara,
Yes.
you hear a snap, like somebody stepped on a branch in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Roll perception for me.
D20.
Yep.
Oh God, hold on. Da, 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 da. Okay. 16 plus 5 is a 21.
Okay. You see 3 goblins sneaking through the woods, or attempting to sneak through the woods.
Ooh. Okay. Gentlemen, 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 I would let you argue further, but we do have company, and as much as I love my goddess, I don't think she wants to see me go to the underneath just yet. So I would ask that we all
While you're saying this,
prepare.
uh, an arrow flies through the air, just missing your hair.
Oh hell
That was
no!
close.
Hell no! You don't mess with a sister's hair.
Roll initiative.
Oh God.
D20, right?
D20 plus your initiative bonus.
Okay.
Nah.
Initiative bonus is +2. No, wait. It's not. I'm knucklehead.
I don't even
Wrong
see my initiative. Where's my initiative? Shit.
It's going to be in the middle.
I got a 10.
I don't see it. Oh shit! I'm going last.
21.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
What did you roll?
A 4.
Okay, so your
Oh, there it
initiative is
is.
7.
There it is. 7. Yeah. Okay.
Biggles?
Are you okay? Pain again? Okay. I'll be right back.
18 and initiative.
It's right underneath your armor class.
Okay, I've got to get used to this. It's on the front page.
First page, right underneath armor class, which is in the middle.
Sorry, had to take care of a child with
Oh, that's
wisdom
cool.
tooth pain.
What the fuck is that? Armor class. Initiative. +2, so that's 20.
Okay. Triggy?
Thank you.
D20, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And then plus your initiative.
I got 11, so 15.
So what's
Okay.
your what's your plus initiative?
Plus
4.
4.
+4.
So she got a 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tater.
I got a 9 with my initiative.
Okay then.
I'm last.
Up ahead, you see a busted up cart and some blood on the ground. You also see goblins coming around from behind the boulders to your left and coming around from the big tree to your right.
Oh, they're trying to circle us.
Jareth, you're up first.
Hmm. Go after the goblin to left.
Okay. You want to take it, you want to charge him, right?
Yep. With a slash attack with my.
Okay, one,
Ooh, let me
two,
see here. Which is better?
6. Okay, you can just get into melee range.
Okay. Great sword.
Okay. Give me one. Okay. Roll a d20, then add your attack bonus, which is +5.
16.
Okay, that hits. Roll 2d6 and add 3.
Hey, come here.
21.
Yeah, he's done. You see, as he swings his great sword, he just cleaves right down the middle of this goblin, splitting him in two pieces that just kind of fall apart. And that's one goblin done. Okay. Biggles, you're up now.
How far away? How many feet am I away? The
Okay,
nearest
you
one.
are. Why don't I have your character on here? Hang on.
Doo, doo, doo.
I should have been better prepared. I'm sorry.
Where
Hey,
is
it's all
Bradley
right. It's
these
the
days?
first night.
Where is Bradley these days? Bradley is playing. He's the one right next to Tricky.
I am Stonerwood.
Here is wood of the stone.
Where did it go? God
Now,
damn it.
go to my character sheet. Da, 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 da. Right,
Okay, I'd say you're right here.
I'm also not
Uh,
used to these character sheets.
How
I'm used to
far?
the older ones.
You know the big tree that's opposite the cart. How far
There's
away from that am I?
you got a goblin that's 20 feet in front of you. There's another one that's, well, you can't see this one because he's still in cover. And then you have another one about 10.
And what weapons do they have?
They have short bows and short swords.
Right. Okay.
But the other one that's over here is about 45 feet from you.
Right. I'm going to the one that's nearest me, with the one that's 20 feet away.
Okay.
I'm going to Eldritch blast him.
Okay, roll to attack.
16. And what's my attack? What does that come under?
It'll be under attacks, weapons, and cantrips down at the bottom of your first
right.
page.
is 80.
Okay, I'm trying to find it. Cantrips.
It's right at the bottom of page 1.
Okay.
Add six to your roll.
Right. Thank you. That's 22.
He is vaporized as the blast of eldritch energy hits him.
Okay.
He is poof, be gone.
Who next?
Okay, next
It ain't me.
Mop up
would
group.
be Triggy.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, Triggy's next at an initiative of
Oh,
15.
okay. Sorry. I'm just not used to seeing the order.
Okay, Triggy, you got a bow and a scimitar that you can use to attack.
Okay.
You see one right here,
Mm-hmm.
and you see one that's kind of poking out from behind this tree, but he's got 3/4 cover, so he's going to be a bit harder to hit.
I want to take the one that's farthest away.
Okay. Roll a d20 and come on, you damn thing. Add 6 to it.
And a what?
Add 6 points to the number you roll.
Okay.
That's your attack bonus.
9 plus 6 is 15. Yeah.
Arrow right between the eyes. He falls over.
I'm good. I don't have to lay a hand on my crossbow. I'm good. I'm just gonna sit back and watch this happen and bless everybody and send everybody to the underneath so the matron of ravens can
that's-
hate on them.
There's still one more.
Do we,
He turns and run. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. He's going to use his action to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far as he can get. Okay, that's him. His turn done. Bradley, you're up.
What's the distance between me and him?
Hang on.
Too far, there's a tree in the way.
If he
Well,
can
no, I
get
just need a distance.
He's about 150 feet from you.
Okay. Well, he's too far
And
for me to do anything. So
now
mean, I
you
can
can
take a
run
pot shot.
forward and then try to hit him.
Why waste the ammo?
and he's stoned out of his head anyway.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're going to hold your action. Okay.
I'm gonna hold, yeah, and see what Biggles wants to do since he's the one paying for the party.
Okay.
Okay.
Tater, you're up.
See, I told you I was last.
So how far can I get in one turn to try to catch up with
You're, let me look at your character sheet.
Shy.
You can run forward 30 feet, and then you can use your action to dash another 30 to get even closer.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so 2, 3, 6, 10, 12. Okay, you're right there. Not quite in melee range, but you got him in sight. Okay. And now Shankara.
Hello. I can move like 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna move ahead 30 feet, which puts him within. And you said he was 130 feet away.
Which one is you? This one. 2, 3, 6. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. But you can move here to where you have line of sight on it.
I could do that.
Okay.
As long as it gets me within 120 feet.
Oh yeah, you're there.
Okay. I didn't.
Sorry, I'm back.
I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but okay. I'm gonna firebolt his ass.
Okay, roll a d20. Add your spell attack bonus,
Let's see.
which is +5.
Who? Do I really need the spell effect?
She naturaled it.
I natural 20.
You rolled a crit.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d10, then double that value for me.
Six.
So 12.
No,
No,
He is.
6. It was
it's
3.
6.
Oh,
She rolled a 3. Okay. So he's still standing.
can I use my action now? After
Yeah.
she's done?
Yeah.
All right. Since y'all are chasing him down, I will run up next to Shan, pull out my crossbow.
Okay. So you are here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I should have a line of sight, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will use my
He's a little bit
crossbow.
harder to hit because the tree's in the way, but
Can I move?
it's no. You can either shoot or you can move now.
Oh, okay. So I'm at action. So I do have LOS though, right?
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you have
I'll
line
use
of
my
sight.
crossbow.
He's got half cover, so that increases his AC just a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna use my crossbow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Roll 20.
Yep.
Are you
And
falling
air
asleep,
just-
Pickles?
No,
I rolled,
I'm trying getting a drink.
I rolled a 9, but I don't see the plus whatever. Hold on.
+4.
Plus 4, so it would be 13.
Goes right by his head. You miss.
Damn. Can I take a second attempt at him?
No. You can use your
Okay.
bonus action to fire your cantrip.
All right,
Because
fine. I'll use my
with
magic.
me is-
misses.
with no, you have to use a cantrip as a bonus action. So for you, that would be
I have one.
yes. You have 4 cantrips.
I do. Where do
The
you
only
see
one
that
that you
at?
can use is on
Bottom
your
of
spell
page
page.
1.
Because I used my
I've got
cantrip.
magic missile and absorb elements. That's all I got.
Okay, but on your cantrips you have firebolt, light, mage hand, and shocking grasp. The only one that you
Alright.
can use here would be firebolt.
Yeah, I'd have to use fire. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
Roll 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
All right, rolling 20.
and then add 4 to that.
Yeah, make it a 6.
That's fine.
I rolled the 2, so plus that would be 6.
Yeah, it misses.
Yeah, critical. I know.
No, it wasn't a critical failure. That's only if you roll a natural 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, I missed. I can't do any more. I'm done.
The stoner was
Told you to stay. Yeah, told you to stay off the grass.
It wasn't the grass; it was the dice. Dice is against me.
Okay. Top of the order, Jareth. You want to try and dash and try and catch up to him, or you want to just let him run?
No. I want to do a perception of the area.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
So let's see. My perception is 3. 19 plus 3, 22.
Okay, you see another goblin over here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. This is as far as you can get on. Oh, hang on, let me double check. Yep. This is as far as you can get on your movement.
Okay. That's what I'll do for now.
Okay. Biggles, you're up. You don't see anything.
Me? How far away am I from the tree? The big oak tree there you've got in there at the center.
Right here?
Yeah.
5, 10, 20, 25 feet.
Would I be able to jump from there to the top of the tree? Like basically, fly up there using my wings.
You can get about even with the tree and you can be up in the air.
Hey, Pokey, what's going on?
Can I do that? And am I near enough to do a blast at him while I'm in the air?
Yeah, I'll just set you right here. Oh, shit. But we'll just know that you're about 10 feet up in the air.
Yeah, 10 feet up, and I'm going to blast him while I'm up in the air.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and roll.
An attack. That's 10, that's 16.
That hits. And you don't even have to roll damage. He had 1 hit point left. He goes splat. Okay. Do you want to use your action to do a perception check? See if there's any more around while you're up in the air?
Yeah, I will actually. Oh, that's 6, including perception.
You don't see nothing.
Okie dokie. And
I'll talk
I'm
to you
back
about
down
that
to-
after stream, Pokey.
Okay, so combat is over. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to go to the water and wash my hands because I feel dirty.
Okay.
I will walk next to him.
You don't really need the map now.
It's Pokey, it's me, Biggles, Tater, Jareth, Wolf Den, right above him is Bradley, and Tricky.
Did we get any experience points from that?
I'll hand out experience at the end of the session.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Works
I
for
usually
me.
do.
That makes it easy.
Yeah, a lot easier.
Is there anything laying around on the ground that's usable or salvageable?
Do an
Yeah,
investigation check.
I'd also like to do one too.
Do an investigation check.
Roll 20, right?
Yep.
And then plus whatever.
Your
Plus your
whatever
investigation.
investigation is.
Ah, never mind. I didn't
9
find shit.
plus-
That's a 4.
In investigation, so I rolled a 10.
Is that total?
Yeah.
Mine's just 4 total.
You find a few bits of food, travel rations that aren't ruined, and you find 2 silver
Sweet.
amidst the rubble.
Got 2 silver. What about on the goblins?
That's another investigation check.
All right, let me do one.
I'll join in on that one.
Okay.
I rolled 20.
Natural 20?
I rolled
Yeah,
a
nat 20.
I rolled a 16.
Where the hell were you like 5 minutes ago?
I know, right? It was a 16 plus 1. That's 17.
Okay. Shan,
Yes.
you find 5 copper and 1 silver,
I found 2 silver.
and Bradley, you find some ratty ass looking arrows, a bow that looks like it would fall apart if you sneeze on it, a rusted short sword, and 5 silver.
5 silver. Um, does anybody want any? Well, I wouldn't advise the bow, but does anybody need any arrows and or a rusted sword?
Odin, stop.
Is it a long sword or a short sword?
Short sword.
Short.
Uh,
I mean, for reference, goblins would stand about your waist. So a short sword to them would be like a long sword.
yeah. If it's rusted, I'll
Or
take
if
it.
you want it, it's a rusty one. You can have it.
I'll take it. Why not?
Okay, so altogether you collect up 4 rusted blades. You might be able to sell them for, the metal.
I kept the silver
And-
though.
And you go on your way. Keep going down the road. No more incursions. Somebody give me a survival check.
Wait, one.
Whoever's proficient in it.
Rolling a 20.
I got a
I
plus
rolled
3.
12 and
What's your survival at?
survival is
Mine's just plus
0.
3.
So I rolled 12.
I have a +3.
So do I.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I got a +2, so
17 plus 3 is a 20.
Okay, you have it.
We'll go with hers.
You see some tracks, small tracks, that run back and forth across the road and off into the woods.
Okay. Tracks over here. There are tracks over here, my lords. There are tracks over here. They're going
what
off all
sort
the
of
battle.
tracks are they?
They're very small.
Well, with your roll,
Um,
you would know that they're goblin tracks.
They're very small. I'm taking it as if they're goblin tracks and they're heading off of this away.
I'm gonna ask, what's her name, Eliana, to go and basically do a look around, see where they
scout.
went. Is there a camp near site, or are we safe to actually stay?
All right. Triggy, roll a survival check and a perception check.
On D20?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything's D20 unless you're told otherwise.
Okay, Pokey.
So, survival check?
Yep.
Yeah.
For 19 plus 1, 20.
No, you have a +3 to survival.
That's a
Oh,
22.
Okay, so the tracks are very clear to you. Now roll me a perception check.
Is that plus 1?
No, your perception is also at +3.
Well, how do you guys see that? I only see.
I'll,
Oh.
I'll show you later, Trig.
I think she just noticed it.
Yeah.
Okay, so. 9 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
12.
Okay. The tracks go deeper and deeper into the woods. You don't see any camps. You don't see any smoke from any fires. It's like they vanished into the woods.
Obviously, Odin has his raccoon.
Okay. So we're pretty well safe. What time is it of the day?
I'd say it's getting close to dusk. On the map, I'm going to go ahead and show you. You are right about here. You're just coming up to this river.
Oh. Okay, but we're still around that. Do you think we should camp here for tonight, next to the water?
Sounds good.
That's fine.
So what we're going to do then is we're going to camp there for the night.
Long rest.
You start making camp. You find a place that's not right on the river and not right on the road, kind of sheltered by some trees, so you're not immediately visible off the road, but you got easy access to the road and to the river.
Okay.
Do you want to run a campfire for the night, or you want to go lightless, or what?
No, I think we'll light a fire, because if there's no, we've done a check and no one's around, so I think it's safe to light a fire, and then everyone may rest.
What shifts do you want to do? You want to do 4-hour shifts or 2-hour shifts? So that way
No, I
everybody
think-
has a watch?
Yeah, I think 3-hour shift. Barring me, I won't do no shift.
I'll take the first shift.
Okay.
Why should I
Biggles, roll
do
me a
shift
survival
now?
check.
Survival +2. That's 15.
You got no problem getting the campfire going.
Okay. Well, then I'm
Okay,
going to
so
sleep.
you have dinner. Bradley sits over there and enjoys his pipe.
Just a light toke.
And the night begins.
Bogarting again.
Bradley, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Get rolling a d20. $11 plus perception. Is that no? That's not it. +2, so it'd be a 4. It would be a 13.
It's a quiet night. You hear
Awesome.
some frogs or toads, whatever you want to call them, chirping down by the river. It's a quiet night. Who's up next for watch?
Me. I'll do it. Why not?
Okay, roll me a perception. Roll me perception.
Eh, eh. 10 plus 5 is 15.
Still quiet. So another few hours goes by, nothing happens. It's a quiet night.
Jareth, you okay?
All right.
Oh, hey, Wolf, I forgot to mention I'm meditating when I was done with my shift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me, I'm just asleep.
Who's up next for watch?
I'll take it. $17.
Quiet night. Nothing going on.
About what time in the morning is it now?
It's sun's just starting to come up.
Okay. I'm going to wake up for morning prayer.
I'm starting to stir.
And of course, you have your holy symbol, Shan,
Of course.
which is a white porcelain, which is in the shape of like a white porcelain mask,
Right.
surrounded by raven feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to pray?
No, she's a cleric.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. Well,
At this
as my-
point, sorry.
As I'm
Go ahead.
done meditating, I'm gonna do a quick search for berries or something edible in the area.
Okay, give me a survival check.
1 second. Rolling a d20. I rolled a 20. God damn it.
Yeah, there's. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a net 20.
Yes. It's giving it to me now. Wait till combat gets there, then I'm
Yep.
foobarred.
You find a bush that's just full of blackberries. Plump,
I pick
ripe, ready to go.
I pick enough for the whole group and bring it to the center of camp so everybody can have some.
Okay.
And I sit down and start eating myself.
Me, with just my loincloth on, I'm going to jump into the river, into the lake.
Ooh.
Because I've got to keep clean.
I foresee shrinkage.
Oof.
Yeah, because this river, where you're at in the river, is only about a day's journey from the summit peaks.
The
So
question, the big question is it going to be? Is he bathing or is he fishing?
He's bathing.
He ain't in Turtle Creek now. He ain't in Turtle Creek.
Can't use the short worm.
Once I was swimming across Turtle Creek, man, them snaps. Never mind.
And after my wash, I go back to my tent to get dressed.
Okay. Everything's done. Y'all are prepared to get back on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep going?
Sure.
Hi, Tricky.
Hey, everybody, make sure you grab a couple handful of these berries I found.
Has anyone got a bowl?
I'll put it in my pouch.
Huh. I picked enough for everybody to have some.
Where do
I
you
need
think
a
we are?
bowl. I need a plate.
A house. We're in the woods.
May the matron
Use
bless your
hand,
head.
Pickles.
Would he bless me a plate or a bowl? Please? Anyone?
Well, as part of your
How-
supplies, Biggles, you have a bowl. You have a whole camp kit.
I have 50 feet of hemp rope for you.
Yeah. I'll start
Ooh.
smoking that.
Ooh, that
Sun
just
literally set.
that just opened up a whole world of I don't want to go there.
It's only a little bit of stoner bondage, nothing to worry about.
Okay, I take the blueberries and I have them. I eat them.
Okay. So you're back on the road. Start getting close to Western, and you see the traffic starting to pick up a little bit. You see a couple of wagons on the road. Nothing too major.
We're on foot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about a 2-day journey between Stillman and Western.
The tiefling was too cheap to get a wagon and horse.
Yes. On that note, someone who's supposed to be protecting me, I did the killing. I don't know.
I do believe.
Well, I
that,
tried. Sorry.
I do believe that the dragonborn did protect you, my lord.
Okay. Yeah.
At least I
Anyway,
took mine out
shall we?
by myself. I didn't need help.
I say in Draconic, good killing yesterday, FYI, to the group.
My
Um,
goodness.
Does anything happen in the rest of that day? If we're
Somebody roll
2
me a
days
perception
away?
check.
Which one?
Who's got
Somebody.
the best. Oh, I'll do it.
Okay, rolling a 20.
17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All you see is just increased traffic the closer you get to town. People coming in from off the main road, off these paths that are really nothing more than just where the foliage is basically pressed down from people walking over it.
Guys, give me 2
running
minutes.
wagons
I'll be
over it.
right back.
Okay.
What's up? Oh. Might as well just keep pushing on the town.
Yeah, let's keep walking to the town.
You reach the gates of Western, which is a mining town. They mine, coal, iron, copper. Nothing real valuable, but it's still necessary in the Republic.
Mm,
What's it smell like?
Dirt.
Dirt, human waste. Because they didn't have plumbing back. So what they did was they did their business in a pot and then dumped it out the window.
Okay.
But this being the type of environment that you live in, you're used to it.
Okay.
I mean, every time you're out in the woods and you come back, it's like a slap to the face, but you quickly acclimate.
Okay.
The smell of civilization when there's no indoor plumbing.
Yeah, it's like, what the? Oh, I remember that smell.
Yeah, I do too.
I think we should go to the nearest tavern and
Sorry, I'm
and
back.
have a break. We've been on the road for quite some time. Let's get something to eat.
A
and
good
something
feast
to
does
drink.
sound good to me. I'll start smoking now.
So we go try. We try to find the nearest tavern, the best tavern, because I don't eat in peasant taverns.
I guess you're not eating.
Okay,
No, I will do,
the first inn you come to is the Inn of the Forging Dwarf.
Is it clean?
It's clean-ish. I mean, there's fresh straw on the floor. The tables are clean,
Okay.
but it's rustic. It's not like a fancy restaurant or tavern that you would find in the capital or anything like that.
Right. Okay. Okay. Let's go into the tavern then. And let's get something to eat and drink.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so you go in the tavern. The food's pretty decent. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not bad. Hang on.
Okay.
Aren't elves vegetarian?
No.
No.
Okay, never mind. Anyway, it's fine.
Elves are omnivores. They'll eat whatever they can get their hands on, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So-
That's
so
good. I'm glad to
if
know that.
basically all they have is like vegetables and stuff like that, they'll eat it. If there's meat, they'll eat it.
Okay, that's pretty much all I've got prepared for this first session.
Okay.
So everybody takes 125 experience points.
All right. Do. Manage levels.
Okay. 125.
It's not enough to get you to level 2, but it's almost halfway there.
Yeah, that was good. That was. I enjoyed that.
That was
Oh,
fun.
no, not XP. It's
I mean, like I said, that's all I had prepared. I mean, if we want to jump into something else, we can.
By the look of Gerald's head, I don't think he's got about more than 10 minutes.
That's why I
His
asked
eyes are
him if he
starting to
was
close.
okay.
His eyes are starting to close.
So it's up to you, Shan.
Um, I'm keeping an eye on Jareth and also with the little one. And with between the two of them, I've had my hands full. That's why there hasn't been streams.
We'll call it quits, and that gives you more time to do another. Get ready for the next one.
Yeah, because this is fun, dude. I haven't played this in.
Once we get into it, yeah. I mean, it's first night. You know what I mean? So we're all out of it for so many years. So everybody's got to get back to getting back to it.
And if I know Wolfie, Wolfie is gonna have a ton of material ready for the next game.
May have to do theater of the mind, but because I may or may not have any maps prepared. But I'll have adventures set up. That's not a problem.
Well, went to get food on mobile.
Hell, where did I do that last time?
It was. Oh my god. And right now it's just this time around it was basically feeling out everybody's characters. We know Jareth is the grumpy dragon.
This is my first time DMing, so I apologize for not having more material set up.
Oh please. This is we know that
either.
we know that Jareth is the grumpy dragon. Hi country, Christina. We know that Biggles is the aristocrat.
Hoity-toity. Bradley's the stone man.
He's the stoner. He's all about that ganja. And
Mary Jane, the Janiest of Jane.
and we know that Tater is the quiet one.
And we know Tricky is the ranger who spends more time in the woods than
in civilization. Really yeah, because she was like,
I'm a loner.
Exactly. She was like, people, no.
I'm not used to people.
Oh, wait a minute.
There are people here. No.
I just thought about this. 1 gold, 50 silver a day, plus expenses.
I do ask the DM, what does the DM consider a gracious, generous donation to the temple?
a gold coin.
Okay.
Because the way the economy works in D&D, a gold coin is enough to feed a family of 4 if they're growing their own vegetables.
Okay.
So
I got some money. I don't need it.
What is the max XP per level? Is it 1,000?
To get to level 2, you need a total of 300.
300?
If you click on that link that Shan posted earlier in general chat, you can download a copy of the player's handbook. And in the first chapter is the
I already
table
did
for
that.
experience.
I just freaking didn't remember the thing.
Now,
so Shane, if you want to look up at your up at the top where it says experience, click on that add button.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was coming up with. I couldn't get it to add the XP.
You got to put it to the right of the add button, then hit the add button, and it'll put it in there.
Yeah, what he said.
So manage levels, right?
Are you doing this on D20 or on the on Roll20 or the character sheet that I sent you?
The one you sent me is the one from D&D Beyond.
No, the one I sent you is a character sheet
Hold
that
on.
I made up for you.
Oh, no wonder I was a little foobard. I was looking
Uh,
at my Beyond my where I created my character.
now I'm going to go down to my money. With
Okay.
my money.
I
There it is.
You just
okay.
passed it, Shan. It's on page 2.
It's right here. Uh, hold on, guys. I gotta enlarge this because I'm blind as a bat.
So,
Right?
what are you getting a day?
5 copper. I'm not getting
Oh,
much. I'm getting what I find. 1 silver.
Holy crap!
Okay.
Biggles paying me. I made three gold just for 2 days worth of travel.
And I got the same pretty much, right?
1 rusted
Well, you got a gold
short
20,
sword.
Yeah,
and
he went with a gold 25.
Yeah, yeah, we'll
So,
go 25.
It would help if
I
I'd be
went
able
yeah,
to
gold
Gold
spell.
50.
so you
Davos
get
with
2
the
gold,
gold.
50 silver, plus
That means
whatever
I
you
got
found.
2 golden.
Yeah, 2 gold.
Okay.
There we go. I put everything into my because that's me. I always have an extra piece of paper with me when I'm
Okay.
playing because most of the time I don't find shit on my character sheet, and this is a new character sheet to me. I'm used to the older ones, like second
I like
edition.
this one. I like this one because it calculates a lot of things for you.
I'm used to the second edition one that was in the player handbook for like second edition D&D, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's back when you had to calculate Thaco and shit.
yeah, that's how
Ugh.
long it's been
So how
since
do I add
Shanna's
stuff
played.
on the
What do you
Like,
mean?
how do you add what?
coin and stuff like that?
Bottom
You would go
of
to
second page,
second
Second
page.
page?
Yeah, second page at the
right
bottom.
hand side. You'll see
Down at the
a
bottom.
box for CP, SP, EP, GP, PP.
I see my inventory. I don't see the coin though.
It's next to
Under,
that.
Oh, is
yeah,
it
it's on the right
empty
hand
slot
side.
next to it?
If you have my stream up, Bradley,
Hold on, let me pull it back up. Da-da. Okay. Hit the live button. 1 second, it's gotta refresh.
take your time.
Okay.
It's this
Okay,
column
I
right
see
here.
it. Top is gold, that's silver.
No, it's
No, the
copper,
top.
silver, electrum, gold, platinum.
This was fun.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm having issues seeing it.
It's fun so far. And once I get used to it,
Yeah,
it'll be a
because
lot better.
Right.
like I said to Wolfie when he asked if we wanted to play, it's been years since I played. Like I said, back when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, before I became an adult, I was queen of the nerds. We had a nerd group. We had a big old geek group that loved playing D&D, and we played it every week. And
Fifth, correction,
that was
57.
second edition, third edition,
Okay.
and this character sheet is new to me, and I like it. I really do. I like it. So it
Well,
simplifies everything.
I
You
gotta
know what I
give
mean?
props to whoever it was that developed this character sheet because all you gotta do is put in a few things and it calculates everything for you.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Uh, like if I were worried about encumbrance, it keeps track of your weight of all the stuff that you're carrying.
Okay.
It keeps track of any fees that you have. Uh,
Hope I did that right.
And then when you level up and you get more spells,
Mm-hmm.
it'll automatically do all that for you. Now,
Jareth is
Bradley, I know you said you wanted absorb elements, but
Jareth,
unfortunately,
Jareth is going to
Say
leave the
again?
chat because his head is starting to really hurt. So he's going to say goodbye now, and he's
Catch
going
you
to head
later, Jared.
upstairs. But
And
I really enjoy this. It takes me back to my childhood, and I'm having fun with it so much. You just don't know.
I
I'm
just
having.
hope I added the expanse correctly on the sheet.
well, I've got notes for what happened tonight, so I can put that on there and send it to you so you have the updated one.
Go ahead, babe.
Okay, perfect.
As y'all got to see my mess behind me.
Like there's mess behind the screen over here.
But yeah, it's great because this is a game that I loved dearly as a kid that my mother hated me playing because she was one of those mothers that believed that there was subliminal messaging in everything. You know? I couldn't stand it. Um,
And before we go any further, I just want to say shout out to Matt Mercer and the cast of Critical Role
yeah.
because they're the ones that got me back into Dungeons and Dragons. I played it a lot when I was in college, and then a couple of years ago when I was living in Wisconsin, I was just looking around and I saw the celebrity D&D where they played with Vin Diesel,
Oh,
and
did
I was like,
they?
oh, I gotta, yeah,
I didn't see that one. Damn it.
I'll
Vin
find the
Diesel's
Yes.
brilliant.
I'll find the video and send it to you, Shan.
Yeah, Vin Diesel
Wasn't
in it
that
is
on YouTube?
brilliant.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
I wish I would have seen that one because I'm sorry, I think Vin Diesel is hot.
Oh,
I think it's
he plays it really well.
And
all right,
if
I got
you've seen the movie the Witch Hunter, I think it is,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the last witch hunter
the character he plays in this session
is a lot
is
like
that character.
really.
Yes.
Oh shit! Somebody needs to get me that episode.
Vin
I
Diesel.
need to watch. Yes,
Damn.
hotness
all
himself.
right, guys. I gotta take a dog out, so I'm gonna say you guys have a good one. What time
You
next
take
Saturday
care.
or next Thursday?
um, it'll probably be same time next Thursday. If not,
Same time,
if
same
not,
place.
if not earlier, because now everybody's set up and I know exactly what I want to do now, and
All right.
so does Jareth. So if not earlier, we'll let you know.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Deuces.
Bye.
Okay, Brad. Take care.
Bye, Bradley.
I posted the link in general chat, Shan.
Okay. But yeah, it's one of those. I'm loving on it. I'm really loving on it because it's a game that I loved as a kid. You know, and D&D has such great connotations where if you think about it, a lot of it can still be used in outside of the game, because inside the game there's all races, there's all classes, blah 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 blah, blah. And none of the shit that happens in IRL happens inside game.
Oh, you just think that there are racial tensions.
Oh, I know, but every time I played, I've never come across them. That's just me. And I played with black, white, Puerto Rican. I played with Asian players, and they're
No,
vicious.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about their tension between dwarves and
I know,
elves,
I know.
between
I've
elves and
gotten
half
talked
elves.
I've gotten talked down to as a
And everybody
I've gotten
else.
talked down to as a dwarf, but I've always proved them wrong, and I've gotten my respect, so I'm good. But a lot of Biggles looks like he's tired. I saw
I'm
that.
trying to find me. Ah, got it. No, I haven't.
But if anybody wants to see a group of professional, nerdy ass voice actors getting together and playing Dungeons and Dragons,
Critical
seriously,
Role.
check out Critical Role.
Critical Role.
Yeah.
Their sessions are anywhere between 3.5 to 5.5 hours,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, they get into it.
I
I
would,
mean,
I would love to have a 3.5 to 5 hour game. Oh my god, I would be happy, 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 happy.
I mean, when I'm working on material for this campaign, that's what I listen to because Matt Mercer is my muse. Matter of fact, he's the one that created this world that we're playing in.
But yeah, guys, this game.
And
is
for
great.
anyone who didn't know, the next supplement that Wizards of the Coast is publishing is the campaign guide for Wildmount, which is that on that map that I showed earlier,
Mm-hmm.
the continent that's to the east.
Oh, okay, cool.
So Matt Mercer's world of Exandria is now canon in D&D. It is a canon material plane.
See, I've, I've, I am the DM of a game called Ars Magica that is made by Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
And I love it because there's no barbarians. There's no, well, there are, but the game is magic based. It is all magic based. If you're not a mage, excuse me, I was about to say magi, but even though that would work, if you're not a mage and you're not part of a house, then you have a choice of playing a mundane, and then you have a ton of different characters that you can play as a mundane. But it is magic based, and here's the thing: it's based off of real history. Go figure that.
But I
What
saw
was
something
It's
in
mainly
on
medieval
Facebook a while
history.
back. I got to find it, but I want y'all to see this.
It's mainly medieval history. Not
Can you remember where you put the my character sheets? Was it in general?
No, I sent it to you in a DM.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
but it's based in medieval history. Usually medieval Europe in England. And I have a ton of campaigns for that game. A ton. I've ran at least 100 people through one of my favorite, which is Caliban. Caliban is one of my favorite games, and I discovered Ars Magica through a friend of my ex-husband. Um,
Oh, and if anyone hasn't heard yet, Christopher Tolkien, the son of J.R.R. Tolkien, passed away.
yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, that's a
And
shame.
if you're a wrestling fan, Dwayne the Rock Johnson's father died. It was announced on NXT last night.
Yep, I saw that.
So I'm sorry, but you know he's feeling it because he was really close to his dad. His dad didn't want him going into wrestling.
But I saw something on Facebook a while earlier, either earlier today or yesterday or day before. Well, here's one. Let me put my screen share on.
All right, so let me do this. Da, 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 da.
When you're such a great DM, Wizards of the Coast makes your world official.
There we go. Oh, yeah, but he is a really good DM.
But I saw another one where a representative from D&D Beyond was interviewing about this release, and it says so. he said something about how's it feel to know that your world is official D&D canon, and the picture below was just a picture of Matt just like this, head down, like got an open mouth, and there was like a Windows error box saying Mercer.exe has stopped working.
But you gotta
I'm trying
understand,
to find it. Oh,
Matt.
here's this. This is one I was looking for. How to incorporate D&D into your resume.
Oh
Met with
God.
Cokers for twice weekly creativity and conflict resolution exercises. Gained necessary experience that promoted character and skill growth.
See,
Learned to quickly assess the proper tools to resolve situations.
see, Matt Mercer. He's one of the greatest D&D um,
Oh yeah.
DMs out there. You know, um, if I've watched some of their streams. Unfortunately, I missed the Vin Diesel one. I am going to be watching that when I get off of here and I go up to take care of Jackie and Jareth.
Oh,
Um,
here it is.
but oh my God, he is one of the greatest DMs out there. He really is.
Shan, look at this.
I see it. Oh my God. Whew. If I ever got it. Hi, Hillbilly. Hillbilly singing, "Hey Wolfie, hey Shan, hey Tricky."
What's up, my northern brother?
But this is going to be a every Thursday thing. If Wolfie decides to make it more than one day, I will let you guys know because I enjoy D&D almost as much as I love my well, I should say we shouldn't even say almost. Let me correct myself. As much, if not more. As much,
That
if
is
not
not
more.
fucking mutton chops in the corner there, is it?
Yes, that's mutton chops. I love D&D just as much, if not more, than my video games. Point blank. Period. There's no lying about that. So this will become a permanent staple in the stream. It is point blank. It's a permanent staple in the stream. Jareth and I both love tabletop games. We've been playing tabletop games since we were teenagers, and both of us have known each other since we were teenagers. So, um, and we've been. That's you know that's what we used to do. That was one of the things that we used to do is run a tabletop D&D game, a D&D party. You've heard of LAN parties. Well, guess what? They weren't in existence when we were kids. It was called a D&D party. And usually there were about 20 or 30 people there. Am I right, Wolfie?
Hmm. I
Big
didn't know what a LAN party was until I was in college.
Biggles will tell you too. There was at a D&D party there was at least 20 or 30 people there surrounding one DM.
Big parties.
Hmm. So this is going to become a staple. It's one of the games I absolutely adore. So, and right now, yes, I'm just chatting because that part of the campaign is over. I'm sorry, guys. If you're just coming into the stream, you missed on a lot of fun and a lot of goofiness and me doing a lot. I mean, Biggles was playing the snob really well.
That's why
Once
I gave
again,
out extra XP because the role playing was on point.
I mean, I'm now. Wait a minute. My matron is my matron of the Ravens. You realize she hates the people that go to the underneath. That means the dead. She can't stand
No,
them.
she has no problem with the dead. She is actually the goddess of death. She's based on the Raven Queen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my bad.
Uh,
But
I
she can't.
sent you. I sent you her commandments.
Yes, I got them. I gotta read them
Death is the
better.
natural end of life. There is no pity for those who have fallen. The
But she
path of
hates
fate
it.
is sacrosanct. Those who privately attempt to cast off their
Mm-hmm.
destiny must be punished.
But she can't.
Undeath.
She
It's
can't stand
undeath
the.
that she doesn't
Yeah,
like.
it's the undead. That's where I got my mistake. She can't stand the undead. vampires, zombies.
That's why she and Orcus are in a millennia-long conflict.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Biggles was playing the aristocratic snob perfectly.
I try.
I mean,
Trick.
I just figured that since he's British, he knows more about how the nobility would have functioned in a medieval setting. So that's why I gave him the noble background.
Oh, just you peasants.
Oh my god. I tried to humble his ass really well, but he was getting up in my shit. I was like, wait a minute. I haven't played this in a while. You can't do this to me.
Oh, right. Yeah, right now I'm just being a nice little, uppercut, but there are going to be times when my demon side comes out.
And then Triggy was playing the perfect loner. She's like, I'm not saying shit.
I'm just going to hide in this tree with my bow and arrow.
Yeah.
I
Triggy
say
was
quiet.
I'm not gonna burp. I'm not gonna fart. I'm just staying here.
and Tater with his monk.
Enjoy.
He was like, I'm gonna chase after this goblin, and I'm not gonna catch him.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to see. If I see anything running around, I'll be hitting it with my bow and arrow. Boom.
Now, see,
I just love
what-
the fact that it was Stoner that was going on about the grass and he didn't kill anything. He just missed everything.
Where do you get
The
what,
perfect
hillbilly?
Stoner.
Where do you get what? D&D? It's not a video game, honey. We're doing a
you
tabletop.
can go to any gaming store,
Yes. And pick up books.
pick up the Player's Handbook, the DM Guide, or Dungeon Master
Hold
Guide, and the
on.
Monster's Handbook.
Hold on. Let
With
me
monster
show you
names.
guys something. Talk amongst yourself for a minute or two.
Blah 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 blah.
The books are kind of expensive. Each one of these books costs about $40. Now, these were gifted to me. And actually, so was this one. These are my
Yeah.
babies. So when I saw that my dog had gotten a hold of a couple of them, she got her ass beat. Luckily, she just damaged the binding a little bit. But
Wolfie.
Chan, you were saying earlier,
Wolfie,
oh, Tater, yes.
do you want to draw?
Yeah, you told me about that. And I bet you I could find a buyer for it.
Biggles. The original books.
Nice one.
You can't find these.
Shan, I know I can find a buyer for that for you if you want.
At this point, I'm thinking about selling them. I'm thinking about it because as much as I love this set and I've taken care of it and it's in mint condition, I mean, mint. I don't let anybody touch this. This is my baby. But if I were to sell this, what would it be worth? About
I'm looking at it
1,000?
now.
About 500 to 1,000?
Probably more than that.
Because you can't.
They don't sell those anymore.
No, this is the original 1970s edition, Triggy.
Yeah,
Box
but you
set.
can't find them on eBay or anything.
No.
Damn.
No, D&D world is really, yeah, they don't.
When it comes down to the books and the collectibles, D&D is cut through.
They're not really out on the market that much.
Okay, original D&D set. You have the white box?
That's the white box.
Okay, in near mint condition, it's worth about $862.
That's not bad. This is in.
Is that the fourth print or the fifth print?
I will tell you in just a second. Supplement 3. Oh, blah, 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 blah. This
I mean, I'll send you the link that I just found to give you an
this
idea of
is the
that.
9th printing. This is the 9th printing.
Okay. Now, if you had a first print wood grain box
Oh yeah, the wood grain box is worth a
for near
ton.
mint condition, you're looking over 11 grand.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Mhm.
Damn.
I couldn't have.
Yeah.
I
If you can get
actually.
if you can get
Well,
an
I.
original copy, library copy of Harry Potter #1, the library edition, which was released only to libraries before it got published in mass, you're looking at around about. I think the latest one was about 22 grand.
Mhm.
It went for.
This is the white box edition, and it's the 9th printing. And this used to belong to my ex-husband, and his mother was just going to trash it. No joke, she was just going to throw it away.
damn.
And I snatched it out of her hands, and I walked out of his apartment with it. And I put it in my car. And she said, "What did you do that for?" I said, "Are you freaking stoned?" She wouldn't let me take any of the rest of his D&D stuff. I think I have some of his other books downstairs, but oh my
I mean,
god.
the first print of the Greyhawk Supplement 1 just in
Mhm.
itself is worth almost $230.
Let me see what's in here. I'll tell you what's in here in a second. Uh, Eldritch Wizardry Supplement 3. Blackmore Supplement 2.
Okay, Eldritch Wizardry Supplement 3, depending on the printing, can be worth either $61 in and of itself or up to just over double that.
9th. $61.
Yeah,
This is Blackmore Supplement 2. 9th printing.
$64. Now,
Gods,
hang on, let me,
Demigods, and Heroes. Come on. Ooh, this
which
is
supplement is that? Would that be supplement 4?
yes.
Uh,
7th printing.
that's another 52.
The reference sheets.
Okay, that would be in with the original D&D set.
Mm-hmm.
So that the set by itself is going to be worth about 300.
Uh, Rules for fantastic medieval war games, campaigns playable with paper and pencil, blah, blah, blah. Men and Magic, Volume 1 of 3 booklets.
Okay, that's not listed on the list that I'm seeing. So I would imagine that would probably be part of the original set.
Yeah, it's that one.
Uh, but yeah, you're already up to about almost $500 just for what you told me.
And this looks like it may be the first printing. This is Volume 1, 1974. Underworld Wilderness Adventures, Volume 3 of 3 booklets. $1974, and this is a first printing.
Okay,
Monsters in. Good.
do you have any of the chainmail guides?
Uh, no.
Okay,
Monsters and Treasure.
that's probably part of the original set.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
if it's saying first printing, it may be worth more than what I'm seeing
mm-hmm.
because I don't have the individual books from the.
And the Fantastic Miniatures.
But what I want to get into is I want to get another cam and set it up to where I can actually have a physical battle map. because I have some of the materials I need to make one.
But
I just need some more paints and
I've had that forever, and I'm afraid I don't want to pass with it. I don't want to part with it, but I'm tempted to now because I have so much. I just Jared just what last year or the year before he bought me the 6th edition of Ars Magica, the guide, the player's guide, and the DM's guide. And oh my god. And he bought it in hardback.
I used to have all the 3rd edition books. I don't know what happened to them. The only one I can find is Deities and Demigods.
So
No, it's not Deities and Demigods. It's Manual of the Planes.
this might be sold. I don't know.
But I bet you I can find a buyer.
I'm I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Like you said, it's like $800. I'm tempted. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because what they're working off of 10th edition now, aren't they?
5th edition.
Hi, Highlander. They're still working off of 5th edition.
Yeah. It's only been out for a couple of years.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh no, I'm thinking 3rd edition. Duh.
First printing of the Player's Handbook was in August of 2014.
See,
So it's
I'm
only been around for like
I'm
five and
think
a half years.
I'm thinking 3rd edition. That's why. 2nd and 3rd edition. They worked off of 4th edition forever.
4th edition was the damn travesty.
I know, but 3rd edition was pretty damn good. Everybody's doing well, Highlander. We just got
And to
done.
be honest, my only experience with 4th edition was playing Neverwinter, the MMO.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get back into that game.
I can't. I can't. I tried. I can't. Uh, if I could go back in time, and this is showing how much of a dinosaur I am, and find my old 286 PC. I'm a dinosaur now. I had Pools of Radiance, the video game, on it.
Mm-hmm.
I loved playing it. I played it at least 100 times.
I used to have the old Spectrum.
Oh God.
Yeah. You used to have to
I
pay
actually
20 quid
watched a video
for
not that long
hours to
ago.
load up.
I actually watched a video a while back where talking about computers of the post-apocalypse,
Mm-hmm.
and because the processor in the Z80 is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's well documented, easily hacked. That's probably what if there's ever an actual apocalypse, that's probably what the computer infrastructure is going to be based off of.
Basically. But I used to play Pools of Radiance all the time. I loved it. Um, now if
Oh, I
you're
used to play the hell out of Neverwinter Nights.
now if you go onto Abandonware, you can find the old D&D games. I don't think it has Pools of Radiance though, and I think that's why I never went back onto Abandonware. I was so pissed. And once I got tired of Pools of Radiance, they came out with Wizardry. And Wizardry was a really good game. Really, 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 really. You had to use your imagination and your map skills to get through that game. Oh
Oh,
my
you want to
god.
talk old school? Let's talk some MUDs. Do you remember from MUDs?
Mm-hmm. Text base.
Took the idea of Zork and made it multiplayer.
Missed. Um,
I
there was
thought
the
about
big
taking the idea of
the
Mist and redoing it in today's graphics.
The biggest mud that I can remember was Major Mud.
The
That
most popular one that I remember was a Merc code base that was heavily modified into what they called God Wars.
mm-hmm. I
And
know
I
God
actually used to
Wars.
run a God Wars based mud
I
back
was
when I was in college, and
I was a Major Mud girl. I played
it
Major
was it was hopping.
I played Major Mud with a lot of my nerd friends, whom I'm still very good friends with now. Um, my favorite guy out there, he moved down to West Virginia on me. He looks like Santa now, but Lord have mercy, I love him to death. Him and his wife. Um, they I met them through Major Mud, and I've known them for geez, almost 30 years now. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. See
I
the
mean,
gray? See the gray?
I used I used to have we used to have mud meetups
Mm-hmm.
where people that live around us that all played the same mud would
Mm-hmm.
get together and drink. And
We used to do barbecues.
well, we would drink, and then you can kind of guess where it went from there.
Well, we would do barbecues, and I didn't go to this one because there was a player. We played on the same BBS system, and there was a player that we kept telling the owner of the BBS he's harassing her, he's threatening her, blah 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 blah. It came down to the barbecue, and um, my brother, whom I got into Major Mud also, met up with this guy, shook his hand, and said, "Hi, I'm such and such's brother." Now you were threatening whom? Now I was infamous back in the day. My handle was Lady J. I was not known as Shankara back then, but my handle on the BBS system was Lady J. And he said, "Hi, I'm Lady J's brother. You threatened to do what?" And just by now, my brother was a big, strong guy. Just by shaking this guy's hand, he broke his hand in 3 places, and it went out saying, "Leave Lady J alone. Her brother will come after you." Blah 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 blah. My brother is lucky that he didn't get put in jail. But then again, we had people who were willing to stand up and say, no, this guy was threatening her life. He was threatening her child. So on and so forth.
Some
So,
people's kids, no damn home training.
hmm come to find out, it was a little pissant that lived in his mama's basement that hadn't seen the light of day in 2 years.
You
it's,
know what that kind of reminds me of, Shan?
mm,
Back when I was in Okinawa, I used to roll with the SF guys.
mm,
You know, First Special Forces Group.
right.
And Doug will tell you, all SF guys do is work out.
Oh, yeah. I know.
They work out and drink. So I would go hit the bars in Okinawa with 3 or 4 of these SF guys, 18 X-rays, and
Biggles.
we went into this
Why don't you
one
go to bed,
bar.
sweetheart?
I'm doodling.
Oh, okay. It looked like you were falling asleep. Don't do that to me. You look like you were falling asleep. I was like, why don't you go to bed? Why don't you go to bed?
Right,
You
I'm
look,
actually because
you
I've
look
got to
like,
go out tomorrow.
you look like your head was down, and I'm like,
Yeah,
let me send him to bed.
I was doodling. I was doodling. I am gonna love you all, leave you all, and catch you
Chunks
sometime tomorrow.
away, leaving the airport.
You got it. Chucks away, leaving the airport. I'll
Bye,
catch you tomorrow, Wolfie.
Biggles.
Yeah? Brilliant night, Wolfie. You did a really good job. Well done, mate.
Appreciate
Well
it.
done.
Bye,
Well done. Looking
Biggles.
forward to Thursday. Bye bye, darling. Bye bye there, Triggy.
Bye.
Ah!
Bailey
Bye
just
bye,
doesn't want to.
everyone.
Well,
Bailey just doesn't want to leave her alone tonight.
But anyway, we went into this bar. I forget the name of the bar, but it was frequented by mostly Marines. I'm sitting there, I'm drinking, and I pop off with a comment, no, Marines ain't nothing but naval infantry.
Oh God.
And I get a tap on my shoulder. I turn around, and it's this beanpole of a boot who is probably half my size,
Mm.
tapped me on the shoulder to say, you want to say that again? So I turned around, and my two, as I like to call them now, bodyguards, whose biceps were about as big as my head,
Mm-hmm.
turned around with me and said, you got something to say? Just the three of us made a whole bar of Marines back down.
See, I know Jared. Jared, back in his youth, he was slim. Before he went into the army, he was a slim guy. You see
Before he
him,
got all fucked up like the rest of us.
and when he went into the military, he beefed up. He got his muscle on, and then when we got together, after I left my ex-husband, he got his Buddha on. The food, baby. Yes, baby. Just a second. I'll be right back, guys.
So, Triggy, your cat likes to attack you like mine does me, huh?
Yeah.
I'll be petting her, and all of a sudden she's trying to bite my hand and kicking me with her back feet. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
He came to me looking for attention.
Yeah, my cat trying to grab me, and she bit me twice. Oh, brat.
I mean, one time she got me so good, I had a scratch that drew blood all the way up my forearm.
Yeah.
Who has an Odin?
She sometimes does that too.
Who has an Odin?
Oh, that was me talking about my cat.
That's Odin.
Yeah. Bailey,
my-
fucking.
But this is what happened. I don't know how well y'all can see it.
I see it.
I see it.
Yikes.
That was me with a 18 pack of Mountain Dew climbing out of my truck, and I hit a slick spot of mud. Fell on my ass, and when I fell, the 18 pack fell on my forearm and busted open.
Yikes.
Ooh, yeah, that hurt. But
Actually, I took more of an injury to my pride because I fucking fell on my ass.
I love how the stream
The
went from
bruise
D
didn't
and
show up till the next day.
I love how the stream went to from D&D to just chatting. We're just talking now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope. But yeah, look at Tricky looking all like, what am I doing here? She's like,
Tricky's like, Fortnite.
Fuck night.
ooh, Lord have mercy.
Oh my god.
And
So-
take
And I probably should have said this earlier while Doug was here, but I might need some people to come down and help me beat my brother's ass.
uh-oh.
He left a bruise on my sister-in-law's arm when he found out she was
Yeah.
leaving him.
You got the knife.
Ooh, she picked up the knife, y'all.
This was. I still have this knife down here from when I was cutting the leg down here.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Wait a minute. I'm from Philly.
And then
I'm
he
from
wants
Philly.
to post.
I got the cigar cutter. I'll take off a couple fingers. How's that?
And then he tries to post on Facebook, I respected my vows. Bullshit. I know of at least 4 different occasions he's fucked around on her.
He shouldn't be putting his hands on her in the first place. Nah. I'm joking. I would never do that. But still, a man put his hands on a woman, he deserves his ass beat. Sorry.
In that situation, yes.
The same way
The
goes for a
only
woman who.
time I think it's
But the same thing
acceptable for a man.
is the same way goes for a woman. If a woman puts her hands on a man, she better be man enough to take that ass whooping.
Exactly.
And listen to
That's what I
Tater.
was about to say.
Tater just said.
It,
Tater just said, "Whoop, whoop, she got the knives."
Anybody ever
Don't
hurt
start
me,
now and won't be now.
they're
You
gonna
know.
respect none of that.
and then yesterday, I'm over at my mom's doing laundry because my dryer don't heat up. I, I
What?
I think I got heating elements. But he calls me, asks me if he can get into my house, yeah, as long as he don't touch it. I'm like, why? He's like, no questions, just hurry up and get over here. I come over, he's got two bitches ready to come into my house to take a shower. And then he's going to post later that night, I'll respect my vows.
This cat drives me crazy. Hey, stop. Stop. Don't you put your paw on me. No. No.
Did you say talk to the hand because her ass ain't listening?
My damn Alexa don't want to work. Wants to damn act like a fool. I hate Alexa sometimes. I really do.
The reason
Dinner's
why
ready.
she's
Come and get it.
all over me is because of the freaking treats.
I swear Alexa gets on my nerves sometimes. I swear to God.
The only time Alexa gets on my nerves is when I've got my kids over at my mama's house because she has one. And they want to sit there and play with it. I'm like, just leave it alone.
There's nothing wrong with it, but the problem is, sometimes she turns into a deaf woman. She turns into a deaf woman like she don't understand English.
But I still say that Gordon Ramsay should record voiceover for goddamn GPS.
Oh my God. Make left, you donkey. No, I don't think so. I'll be punching my GPS. I couldn't do that. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
It'd be funny at first though. But I'm gonna get off of here because I
Yeah,
got
I'm gonna end
shit I
off.
gotta do, and you gotta go ahead and take care of your husband.
I'm gonna end off now because dinner's done and yeah, I gotta go take care of him and and it's time for Jackie's antibiotics and stuff. So guys, again, this is going to become a staple every Thursday. If Wolfie decides to make it more than just Thursday, that's going to be up to him, and we will make that announcement in our Discord. So please keep an eye on that if you're part of the Discord. And
And
uh,
if you're not, what the hell are you waiting on? Get in there.
thank you. Um, hopefully, I'll be able to stream
Best
tomorrow.
Discord server on the planet.
Hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow because um Jackie's pain has gotten a little bit better. Jared's head is starting to get there. We talked to his doctors and there's a treatment in place. So pray for me. Pray for me. Seriously, pray for me. Um and yeah. So I'm gonna be bugging that man right over there. You see him? I'm gonna be bugging him to be working on this campaign because seriously, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah,
Well,
it was. Yeah.
I got. Where is it? Is it this book? No, it's this book.
The next time we play, I'll probably print out my.
I got this book, which is the Taldore campaign setting. I got this for my birthday a couple of years ago.
Say.
Shan, I sent you a PDF, a link to a
Mm-hmm.
PDF version of this.
Mm-hmm.
In this book is extra feats. Like one feat that I like is the Thrown Weapons Master,
See.
where any weapon that you have, any bladed weapon, can be a ranged weapon,
Mm.
not just daggers.
So you see what he's gonna do. You see what he's gonna do? He's gonna throw knives at us, not just stones or arrows or anything. He's talking about throwing bladed things at my head. That
Well, then
So,
go and get yourself a damn shield then.
I got a shield. I'm happy. So with that, guys, I'm hopefully going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm probably going to be streaming some DBD because the new Hex Ruin is now in play, and
Oh boy.
I want to try that out. So, as Jareth would say,
My gray is showing.
my gray's been showing for months. Shut up.
I want no, but you. I mean, I got a lot
You
of
guys
gray hair right here.
complain about the gray hair, and I want to go gray. I love the
Oh, you're in your 20s. You got a while yet. Have a kid.
no.
Have a kid. Have a kid. You'll
I
go
don't
gray
want
really
one
quick. Have a kid. You'll go gray
With
really
the
quick.
way I've been watching my nephew, he's already given me gray hairs.
I mean, this is from having a grand total of 4 kids. Not just the 2 that I have here. I got 2 others elsewhere. And then add on top of that, 10 years in the military.
Mox says you are so young, Triggy. We love you
Yeah.
though. We love you though. So with that, as
She
Jareth,
ain't even old enough to get that discount on their insurance yet.
would say, have fun, be fun, and enjoy yourselves in everything and all that you do. And remember, guys, I love you to the moon and back. We all love you to the moon and back. And we will see you. Cross your fingers and pray for tomorrow. Bye, guys.
And remember, boys and girls, to eat it every day.
Bye,
Thanks for watching. See you next
guys.
time.
Bye.